Hello all, welcome back to our channel Oracle CPQGurus. Today we are going to discuss about the topic of how to export entire data table in CSV or zip using REST APIs in Oracle CPQ. Today we are going to learn in the practical way. Let me share my screen. If you guys can see my screen, right? This is our community channel. If anyone was not joined till now, they can join and they can share to their friends who are the eager to learn the Oracle CPQ. So coming back to today topic, how to export the entire data table in CSV, right? This is the continuation to our series of REST series. So today, let me open my screen. So first you need to take the this URL up to the .com. So before that you should have to open your Postman and just click on the new. You just click on the new. Okay, let me click on the new environment. Yeah, click on this plus symbol. So after clicking on this plus symbol, right? First you need to give your site name up to .com. So let me give my site name up to .com. So this is my site name. I was just given up to .com. After that, you need to give the rest. After that, you need to give the version of that, like a rest version. Now here I was given the V19. So after that, you are going to export the data tables, right? You need to give the slash data tables and the actions and export. You need to give this. After that, if you see this authorization, here you just need to select the basic auth. So this is the username and password of your CPQ site. Which CPQ site you are going to do this call, right? You need to use that username and password. After that, if you try to send a request, right? Post request, what will happen, right? It will not export the data table. So what we need to write that in the body. Here we have the raw format, right? Click on the raw format. You need to give the JSON structure. So the JSON structure, how it will looks like. This is the way the JSON structure. So selections, which data table you want to filter it, right? You want to download the specific data table. You need to take the data table. So let me copy this sample payload. So here you need to give that. But here I want only the one data table. If you want the multiple data tables, you need to put the comma and you need to put double quotes. So here I just want one data table. So let me remove this. After selection, this is not nothing about your data table variable name. So after that, here I was just after giving the specific payload, the selection criteria of the payload, I was going to download this server components. Just click on the send request. So if you click on the send request, right? So you got the task ID. The task ID is very important. Our request, post request got successfully accepted, and they have generated the task ID. So after the task ID, right? You need to see the next step after the task ID. You need to use this task ID as the reference. So we got the same like a response, right? Simple same response, similar response. If you go to here, you'll get the task ID and the reference link the same way. So after that, you need to check that task status, whether the data table like a status got completed, the result you did get the data table, right? So next, what you need to do, right? Simply just click on this following link, the task underscore, right? If I click this following link, the new get request, it will you need to do the get request for the specific task ID we generated right in the post call. So same way in the authorization, you need to select the basic auth. So the authorization is the important one. Without authorization, the site will not allow the to do this post get this call the calls. So after that, here in the get request, right, we don't need to do any sample payload. You need no need to put any criteria. So I was just simply clicking on the send. We'll get the get request. So if you see that I have got the like a response like name server component export is my table name. and the lookup code and the display value. We are going to do the export this particular data table, right? So after that, what you need to do, right? We have just successfully we got the data table, right? This is the main one. So after that, you need to click on that files. You click on that link and it will, after the task ID, right, it will show the files. The same similar way in the authorization, go to basic cart. You need to give the username and password the similar way. And here also you don't need to give the any payload. So after that, you just click on the send. So if you see here, our server component data table in the zip file. So now what you need to do, right? This is the URL link. You need to just click on that link. So after this clicking on this link, right, you just give that header that you need to give the authorization of basic auth. After giving the basic auth, you need to give username and password. So after that, this is our data table, what we are going to extract in the zip and CSV file. So I was just sending the get request. So we got this response, right? Okay. Now what you need to do, right? You just click over here the drop down. You just need to download in your local repository in your PC. So I was just so it is asking me the file name to download. Okay. What is our file name? Data table name. Our file name that our data table name is server components, right? So this is my data table name. So I was just giving here the file name. So after that, you need to give the .zip. So I was just giving to download in the downloads folder. So I was just, so if you see here, the response was downloaded. Your data table was extracted, download in the zip file. Let us check in the, so if you see that now only our data table got downloaded in the zip file. So if you want to extract this, right, just click on extract all. So it will ask you the path. After that, see, this is our data table. We got downloaded in the CSV file. So these are the steps you need to follow. So here, see, to download the one or more data table, the same way you need to do, and you need to take your exact data table variable name, and these the steps you need to follow. But if you see here, we just perform the first you perform the post call, and we have given the criteria which data table I want to download. Here in my case, right, I need to download only the one data table. This server component is nothing but your data table variable name. In your case, it will be different data table. So you just take your data table and put it like it's a similar payload way. After that, you just click on the send. Then you will get the task ID will generated. After that task ID, right, next you need to form similar structure of the for the request, right, you need to use like your URL after the test version and the task you have generated. Before we generated that post call, we got the task ID, right? We just take the task ID here and just give here. After that, you just get the you just do the get call and you get the details of the files. After that, the slash files, right? You just need to give that slash files and you need to do the get request again. After that, what we will do that you'll get the similar response in the zip format. So next you need to use this URL. So after that, right, one more get call you need to do. So after the get call, what will happen? So you'll get the response. For example, if I get the address, right, you'll get the body, the same body. You need in the drop down. You just click on send and develop and download. The same way how I did, right? So same way you need to do that. Yeah, this is all about the how to export a data table in a zip CSV using the REST API in Oracle CPQ. So this is the sample payload you need to follow. So if you want to do the more criteria, first you need to do the filter. You can you will to do the filter also. Though this is nothing but we are just saying that I just need this data table. Here what happened, right? In this sample page, they are wanted to download two data tables. If you want to download two data tables, you just keep comma and you just give your second data table name. The same way for the third data table name. Yeah, that's all about this video.